Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Saira Mujtaba with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says one medical college came up every month in the last 9 years across the country. Lays foundation stone of Super Speciality Charitable Global Hospital at Shantivan Complex of Brahmakumaris in Rajasthan. Over 68% voter turnout recorded till 5 p.m. in Karnataka Assembly elections. Counting of votes to take place on Saturday. Union Minister Sarbanand Sonowal launches Harit Sagar Green Port Guidelines to meet larger vision of achieving zero carbon emission goal. Pakistan court indicts former Prime Minister Imran Khan in Tosha Khana corruption case. Court also grants 8-day physical remand of Khan to National Accountability Bureau in the Al-Qadir Trust case. Deep depression over southeast and adjoining Central Bay of Bengal to gradually intensify into severe cyclonic storm by tomorrow morning. And at World Boxing Championships, Indian boxers enter semi-finals in Tashkent today, ensured 3 medals for the first time ever. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said today, on an average, one new medical college has come up every month in the last 9 years. Addressing a function after laying the foundation stone of a super speciality charitable global hospital at the Shantivan Complex of Brahmakumaris at Abu Road in Rajasthan, Mr. Modi said the country is going through a transformation of healthcare facilities.
ब्रह्मा कुमारी एक आध्यात्मिक संस्था के तौर पर समाज में नैतिक मूल्यों को मजबूत करने के लिए काम करती है। आप समाज सेवा से लेकर साइंस एजुकेशन को प्रमोट करने, सोशल अवेयरनेस बढ़ाने के लिए भी पूरी तरह समर्पित है। माउंट आबू में ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल रिसर्च सेंटर इसका एक बहुत बड़ा उदाहरण है। इंस्टीट्यूट के जरिए यहाँ आसपास के गांवों में हेल्थ कैंप किए जाते हैं, रक्तदान शिविर लगाए जाते हैं। अब जिस सुपर स्पेशलिटी चैरिटेबल ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल का संकल्प ने लिया है, वो भी इस क्षेत्र में स्वास्थ्य सेवाएं सुधारने में मदद करेगा।
The Prime Minister added that in the last 9 years, every person in the country has realized that the country's hospitals are also available for him, and Ayushman Bharat Yojana has played an important role in it. Mr. Modi said 20,000 crore rupees have been saved even from the cheap medicines available at Jan Aushadhi Kendra. Mr. Modi said that in the last 9 years, unprecedented work has also been done to remove the shortage of doctors, nursing and healthcare workers in the country. Mr. Modi also laid the foundation stone for the second phase of Shivamani Old Age Home and extension of the nursing college at the Shantivan Complex of Brahmakumaris. The Prime Minister also mentioned that recently the government has approved 150 new nursing colleges in the country.
आज ही यहाँ नर्सिंग कॉलेज के विस्तार का काम शुरू हुआ है। भारत सरकार भी नर्सिंग के क्षेत्र में भी युवाओं को नए अवसर दे रही है। हाल में ही सरकार ने देश में 150 से अधिक नए नर्सिंग कॉलेज को स्वीकृति दी है। इस अभियान के तहत यहाँ राजस्थान में भी 20 से ज्यादा नए नर्सिंग कॉलेज बनेंगे। इसका लाभ निश्चित तौर पर आपके सुपर स्पेशलिटी चैरिटेबल ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल को भी होने वाला है।
Earlier in the day, Prime Minister Modi said that the biggest scam has taken place in the country after independence in the name of poverty alleviation. Addressing a public meeting at Abu Road, he said that with false claims of alleviating poverty, Congress leaders became richer and the people became poorer. He said that crores of people remained deprived of toilets, bank accounts, roads and tap water till 2014 due to the fraud of Garibi Hatao. He said that after 2014, the BJP government has exposed the truth of this fraud. He said that working for the welfare of the poor, backward and tribal people is the priority of his government. Around 68% voter turnout has been recorded till 5 p.m. in the Karnataka Assembly polls. Voting was largely peaceful in all 224 Assembly constituencies and no re-poll has been indicated in any of the polling stations in the state so far. The poll panel said that from newlyweds to newlyborns, group of Divyangs, transgenders and tribals in specifically set up ethnic polling booths added to the vibrant and largely peaceful polling today. The Commission facilitated a home voting facility for 80-year-plus senior citizens and Divyangs, and over 94,000 such voters cast their vote from home for the first time in Karnataka. More details from our correspondent.
The election to Karnataka Legislative Assembly concluded today without any major untoward incident. It saw participation by many as voters stood in queue at 6:30 a.m. itself, much before the voting started at 7 a.m. According to Election Commission officials, 11.71 lakh were the first-time voters, 16,914 were centenarians and 12.16 lakh were above the age of 80. During the election today, there were 737 theme-based and ethnic polling booths which added a lot of color to the polling exercise. According to the Election Commission, it had set up 996 all-women managed polling booths, 239 booths managed by people with disabilities and 286 managed by youth. With Aditya Shukla, this is Sudhindra, Akashvani News, Bengaluru.
Today, by-polls were also held on the Jalandhar Lok Sabha seat in Punjab, Jharsuguda Assembly seat in Orissa, and Chanbe and Swar Assembly seats in Uttar Pradesh. Over 50% of voter turnout was registered in Jalandhar, over 68% in Jharsuguda, over 39% from Chanbe and around 42% from the Swar Assembly seat till 5 p.m. Voting percentage of the Sohiyong Assembly seat in Meghalaya was over 91%. Counting of votes will take place on the 13th of May. Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways Sarbanand Sonowal launched Harit Sagar, the Green Port Guidelines at a function in New Delhi today. The guidelines were launched to meet the larger vision of achieving zero carbon emission goal set by the ministry. Harit Sagar Guidelines 2023 envisages ecosystem dynamics in port development, operation and maintenance while aligning with working with nature concept and minimizing the impact on biotic components of the harbour ecosystem. It lays emphasis on the use of clean or green energy in port operation, developing port capabilities for storage, handling and bunkering greener fuels like green hydrogen, green ammonia and green methanol or ethanol. On the occasion, the minister also conferred the Sagar Shresth Samman Awards upon major ports for the exceptional achievements in various operational parameters. Women and Child Development Minister Smriti Irani has said the government is working in a speedy manner to upgrade mini Anganwadi centres into full-fledged Anganwadi centres. She said there are over 1,17,000 mini Anganwadi centres across the country. Ms. Irani was addressing an event, Poshan Bhi, Padhai Bhi, in New Delhi today. The main objective of the event is to highlight the criticality of focusing on early childhood care and education. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh has said blue economy will be a major contributor to India's overall economy in the years to come, and the Deep Ocean Mission announced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be the core component of it. The minister was chairing the first ever high-level steering committee meeting of Deep Ocean Mission in New Delhi today. The committee consisted of Union Ministers of State for Environment, External Affairs, Defence and Finance in addition to Vice Chairman Niti Aayog. He said the Deep Ocean Mission is part of the government's Blue Economy initiative, which heralds India's ushering into an era of blue economy. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter @AIR News Alerts. Welcome back. You're listening to News at 9. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will lay the foundation stone and dedicate to the nation multiple scientific projects of over 58,000 crore rupees on the occasion of National Technology Day tomorrow. Mr. Modi will inaugurate a program in New Delhi to mark the day. On the occasion, projects whose foundation stones will be laid include Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, India, Hingoli, Homi Bhabha Cancer Hospital and Research Centre, Jatani in Odisha, and Platinum Jubilee Block of Tata Memorial Hospital in Mumbai. Prime Minister Modi will inaugurate a first-of-its-kind comprehensive 3-day International Museum Expo 2023 on the 18th of this month at Pragati Maidan in New Delhi. This initiative has been undertaken to commemorate and celebrate the 47th International Museum Day as part of the second phase of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The expo aims at facilitating a holistic conversation and showcases the diverse cultural heritage exhibited by various museums across the country. India is planning another evacuation flight in the near future for stranded Indians in the conflict-hit Sudan. Indian Embassy in Sudan has requested all Indians in Sudan who are willing to be evacuated to reach Port Sudan by tomorrow. The embassy, in a series of tweets, said that it would release a short notice for the evacuation. A Pakistan court today indicted former Prime Minister Imran Khan in the Toshakhana corruption case, who was arrested by paramilitary rangers a day earlier from the Islamabad High Court premises. In August last year, the coalition government led by Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz or PMLN filed a case against Imran Khan, claiming that he did not disclose information on gifts presented to Toshakhana and the proceeds from the illegal sale of some of the gifts. The court also granted 8-day physical remand of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chairman Imran Khan to the National Accountability Bureau in the Al-Khadir Trust case. Violent protests against Mr. Khan's arrest have intensified in several cities in Pakistan. Many countries have issued travel advisories for their citizens and diplomatic staff, citing political unrest in Pakistan. In a virtual meeting of creditor nations co-chaired by Japan, France and India, Sri Lanka received positive responses from 26 countries and 19 creditors regarding the coordination of loan restructuring efforts. The discussion centered around conforming to the debt rollover ceiling set by the IMF to ensure debt sustainability for Sri Lanka in the future. The Paris Club, known for its expertise in restructuring debt for defaulted nations, has been actively involved in the process, with India formally joining the group of Western lenders. An International Monetary Fund team will reach Sri Lanka tomorrow to hold regular consultations ahead of the first review mission later this year. The team, led by the head of IMF's Asia Pacific Division, Krishna Srinivasan, will hold talks with key government officials and stakeholders from the 11th to the 23rd of May. The deep depression over Southeast Bay of Bengal has moved north-northwestwards with a speed of 12 km per hour during the past 6 hours and lies centered at the same region, about 520 km southwest of Port Blair. The IMD said it is very likely to move north-northwestwards and intensify gradually into a cyclonic storm over the same region by tonight. Talking to Akashvani, senior scientist R.K. Jinamani said that it will gradually intensify further into a severe cyclonic storm by tomorrow morning.
This system is moving in north-northwestward and then severe cyclone storm by 11th morning. Also, the system will further intensify into various severe cyclone storm on 11th midnight, and then it will recur towards southeast Bangladesh and north Myanmar coast. So, the major warning is the sea area warning, mainly the Bay of Bengal. Then 10th and 11th, it is the Andaman Sea, the deep sea. So, all the fishermen all are advised not to venture to these areas till the 14th day.
On to sports now. Indian boxers have ensured 3 medals at the World Boxing Championships for the first time as they advanced to the semi-finals in Tashkent today. India created history when Deepak Bhoria in 51 kgs, Mohammad Hashamuddin in 57 kgs and Nishant Dev in 71 kgs emerged victorious in their respective quarter-final bouts. This is for the first time Indian men's boxers will bring home 3 medals home from a World Championship. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi says 1 medical college came up every month in the last 9 years across the country. Layers foundation stone of a super speciality charitable global hospital at Shantivan complex of Brahmakumaris in Rajasthan. Over 68% voter turnout recorded till 5 p.m. in Karnataka Assembly elections. Counting of votes to take place on Saturday. Union Minister Sarvanand Sonowal launches Harit Sagar Green Port guidelines to meet larger vision of achieving zero carbon emission goal. Pakistan court indicts former Prime Minister Imran Khan in Toshakhana corruption case. Court also grants 8-day physical remand of Khan to National Accountability Bureau in the Al-Khadir Trust case. Deep depression over southeast and adjoining central Bay of Bengal to gradually intensify into a severe cyclonic storm by tomorrow morning. And at World Boxing Championships, Indian boxers enter semi-finals in Tashkent today, ensured 3 medals for the first time ever. That's all in the news at 9. Good night.